Last Saturday, my friends and I decided it was high time we did something cultured, because apparently eating pizza bagel bites while watching documentaries doesn't count. So, after a quick Google search, how to look fancy for cheap, we settled on a cheese tasting night. We each brought a different cheese, and my friend Greg even wore a beret, which I'm pretty sure he bought at a gas station. The table was set, the crackers were laid out, and we actually printed out little cards with each cheese's name to read aloud. You know, for ambience. Things were going pretty smoothly until we got to the Gouda. I was first up, and as I confidently announced, "Next up is Gouda," I caught Greg's eye and immediately started snickering. There's something about saying Gouda out loud in a quiet room that makes it impossible not to sound like you're about to launch into a bad Dutch accent. My friend Sarah tried next and made it as far as goo, before dissolving into laughter and nearly choking on a Triscuit. Within minutes, the cheese tasting had devolved into a full-on pronunciation gauntlet. Whoever could say Gouda with a straight face would win the last wedge of brie. We tried everything, deadpan delivery, staring at the wall, even plugging our noses like we were about to cannonball into a pool. But every time, someone would snort, giggle, or accidentally say Gouda like a Midwestern PTA mom. My friend Dan tried to break the tension by throwing in a fact about the cheese's Dutch origins, but even he couldn't keep it together after someone mispronounced it as Gouda and then tried to claim it was the regional dialect. Eventually, the only thing more pungent than the Roquefort was the sound of us collectively failing to pronounce Gouda without giggling. After an hour, the brie was gone, the crackers were crumbs, and nobody had successfully pronounced Gouda without laughing. We all agreed that cheese tasting is less about refining your palate and more about discovering which of your friends will crack under pressure. In the end, I guess you could say our night was less about being cultured, and more about being, well, just a little too cheesy for our own Gouda.